Hello everyone and welcome to the breakdown here for the Major League Paintball 2024 NXL World Cup layout. So we're at the end of the season here. Wanted to give a quick shout out. Thanks to ProEdge for sponsoring this video. So we're going to be looking at the snake side in this one. Be sure to look at the other videos for the middle as well as the Dorito side. And yeah, so let's just jump right into it. I'm doing things a little bit different here. Some people had talked about doing it virtually, so let's see how you guys like this. So what I like with the snake is it's going to be pretty easy to get in. I don't see there being a lot of people that can eliminate you off the break. It looks like if you take a knee out here in kind of no man's land, you can shoot into the snake, but I don't even know if the timing is going to work enough for you to take those couple steps, and by the time the ball gets down there, I feel like they're already going to be able to be deep enough in there. So I don't know that it's worth it to shoot at the snake off the break, unless they're delaying and then going in or something, but that's going to be a read that you would need to make on the field. But let's look at this Aztec here. And I am not that tall, so let's drop down a little bit. And what I like with this is you can have eyes over on the Dorito side. So as I'm gunning out, if I was coming out, I can look over and see how deep are they going on the Dorito side. So are they going into, like into that Dorito snake kind of structure, or are they stopping at these other Doritos? Did they even go past here? Are they trying to delay? So if they are, at least here I can see that. I have eyes that way, so that way I can see what it is that's going on. So that's definitely a plus. Downside of this bunker, you can't do anything to help the snake. This is not... Don't come here to help your snake player. It's not going to be beneficial. Coming out to, let me get to the snake corner here. Now with the snake corner, when I was looking at this, I really don't like it to help the snake. If they're already in the snake, don't come to the corner. The corner is not going to help you be able to help your snake player get down. Now, if they haven't gotten into the snake yet, coming here, you can wrap and put in the tower as well as the Aztec that's back over here behind there. And you can also keep eyes on, how wide are they going. And it's big enough of gaps here that by the time maybe they figure it out, if you're here and they start to make a run out, you have a lot of time to catch them as they're going out. Now, looking inside, you can maybe catch some people over the top, if you're dropping some drop shots in, but if you're coming up here, you can see, I can't see anything down the wire, but I could wrap and look into there. So speaking of kind of useless, so this snake one, I don't really see being very effective at all. So I'm going to get down here and let's move this over so we can see. And yeah, I mean, you might be able to catch someone in this Dorito. You might be able to see someone in the brick, but it's not like guaranteed shots. It doesn't seem like it's a great place to really hold anything. I wouldn't be looking for that. Now, what I would be looking for is the move up. And this is where things get tricky. So this tower is able to shoot through here. It looks like the home can also drop paint over here. Now, I think if they just have the home, if the paint's dropping here, if you hug the beam, you should be okay. But from this tower, that's definitely going to make it a problem. Now, this would be something, actually, I take back what I said. That corner could shoot over the top and maybe drop it into this zone. But you're shooting blind. You have no idea if they already are in there. If they're already in the snake, going out to the corner is not going to be the thing, like I had mentioned. So coming up into this snake 2, you can see you have some shots cross field. This is your side of the field. So if they're over here, then you got some problems. If they do stop at this 50 over here, you could maybe shoot some in there, but I would be looking more for the wrap here. And also, the issue with this, let's move this so I can show you. This home can shoot through this gap here, which is going to be a problem. And then same thing with this brick. They can shoot down into here and stop you from making that move. But if you have help, maybe there's someone that's able to shoot into there, is going to help you to move up into the snake 3. So when we get to the snake 3, and I'm going to leave it actually over here, so this way you can see. So you can do some okay help to stop the Dorito side from moving up, and then you have your side of the field still, so this is not good if they're over here. This brick, you're going to be pretty safe. If you're shooting cross field, unless you're showing too much, the brick is not going to be able to shoot you there. But they are able to shoot past here, this wedge and that wedge and the Aztec can all shoot into here. So pretty much, wait, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bunkers are able to shoot into this zone here, which is definitely going to be a problem. So if you're playing the snake, I don't know if they're going to be able to see you. These bunkers might be able to. These guys I don't think are going to be able to see you moving, but all it takes is a little bit of paint over the top. So you just want to be a little bit hesitant with that. Let's move up to the Snake 4 here. So the Snake 4, you start to get a little bit better of shots, but it's not great. Like, I can't shoot the other 50 brick. I can sort of shoot the Dorito here, but if they lay down, then they're okay. Or if they play the outside, they're completely fine. If someone is posted here and you caught them off guard, then great. But it's still going to be like they can just pound paint through here. And then the wrap shots are not necessarily amazing. I mean, you can come around and shoot into some guys. It gets better as you get closer, I guess, but you still have the issue of all of these guys and this tower can shoot right here. So when they're shooting over the top, you can't come around and go into the 50 snake. So that's definitely going to be a problem. So for my snake guys, it's going to be kind of probably a waiting game to go in and get these moves. Now, moving up into the 50 snake, you are going to get some better shots. So let me move it so we can see that. So you can see, if you stand up and wrap, you can shoot into that Dorito. You can get into some areas that if you get to this outside, of course the corner is going to be able to see you, but you're able to kind of play their Snake 4. So this 50 snake is good. The issue is that you're just kind of in this little wing. It's not exactly a great bunker to want to survive in when you have bunkers that can shoot down on you. But the shots do get better from here because you can start shooting into there, into those guys that you can see. So if you take the inside route now, let's move around over here, and I'm going to get back down into the snake. Now, when you get into their side is where things get really interesting, and it's going to be the kind of the name of the game for this snake is what it looks like, is to be able to get into their side. You can start shooting into, you can see a really good shot into that Dorito if you back up a little bit, into that Dorito, into this wing. You start getting into a lot more of the field, as well as, of course, shooting into like the 50s and all that. And then when you play the wrap, you start to get even better. So the snake is going to get real deadly. Maybe not really deadly, but it looks decent from this 50 snake. But getting into their side is definitely going to be where things start to get real hairy for them. Then, of course, if you get to their side of the field, a lot of shots are going to open up, which is just how paintball works. If you get behind someone, it's going to be a lot easier to go ahead and shoot them. So that's just the way that goes. But yeah, so I don't see the corner being super useful unless you know that they're like just dove into the snake one and you want to shoot that blind. You might be able to. I don't know if it's going to drop too far back here though. That's the only thing. But let's actually go ahead and go into this tower so we can see the shot better. And I am not 17 feet tall, so I'm going to move this. Come on. There we go. And let's move into this tower and drop a little bit more. I wish I was 6 foot. Actually, no, I'm kind of like my height for paintball. So you can see what I'm talking about here. When I turn this, so you're able to shoot into this gap. The snake coming around the snake one, you can see it here. So if they really hug it, they might be okay. But if you're dropping paint through there, you might even be able to bounce it off the snake too. So it kind of skips down possibly. So this could definitely be something good to do. Once they're past there, you have to assume that they're gonna, like, you can't do anything here. So you'd probably want to roll off or maybe go into the middle here to that. To better stop them from making moves. But yeah, if you come off your gun here and they come over to the 50 snake, that's when it's really going to be an issue for you. You might just need to go get them. But yeah, so that is the snake side. Thanks everyone for watching. I did want to mention real quick, I have coaching stuff now. So I just launched the online coaching, so make sure that you check it out. I know that there's like one that says 15 minutes. So basically you're sending me footage and I'm going to go through and break it down, be super nitpicky. So even though it might only be 15 minutes of you playing, that could still be 15 points there, or even more depending on what you're doing. The video is going to be a lot longer than that. So you're not only going to get a 15-minute video. You're going to be able to do a lot with that, or I'm going to be able to do a lot with that. So the video might be 30, 40 minutes or whatever. But depending on your budget, what you want to do, this is monthly. So you have the opportunity of 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or an hour. So I do have 2 team options. I do have it limited right now. They might open up quicker, but right now it is limited, so make sure that you check it out. So just howtoplaypaintball.com and you can click on the coaching. But yeah, so thanks guys. Thank you again to ProEdge for sponsoring this video, and I will see you all at World Cup.